Welcome to Black and Red Talks, your daily dose of AC Milan news. AC Milan kicked off 2025 with a bang, as the coaching reins switched from Fonseca to Conceição. The former Porto boss faces a jam-packed January. Milan's journey starts in Saudi Arabia, competing in a first-ever four-team Italian Super Cup. Their semi-final in Riyadh pits them against Juventus, whom they'll also clash with in Serie A later. In addition to the league, they have the final two group stage matches in the Champions League, with a chance to clinch a top 8 spot and secure a spot in the round of 16. Sergio Conceição, currently focused on tomorrow's Italian Super Cup semi-final against Juventus, is already making waves in AC Milan's January transfer plans, particularly concerning outgoing players. The big update? Fikayo Tomori isn't going anywhere. With Fonseca, Tomori, a Juventus target, wasn't seeing much playtime and had contemplated a move. But Conceição values him highly and has put an end to any negotiations. Tomori's now ready to fight for his spot at Milan, and it seems the coach is keen to see what he can bring to the team in the coming weeks. Exciting update from Carlo Pellegatti on AC Milan's January transfer plans. Milan is keeping a close eye on Dani Olmo. They're clearly interested, although there's some worry Barcelona might swoop in with a solution. If Barca can't close a deal, Milan, undeterred by the Premier League giants, might just pull off a major surprise move under Cardinale's leadership. Stay tuned. Sources suggest that AC Milan's coach, Sergio Conceição, is eyeing a new striker for January. Conceição, known for his 4-4-2 formation at Porto, might revive this strategy at Milan, which means needing more firepower up front. Milan has been in talks with the agent of PSG's Kolo Muani. With limited playtime under Luis Enrique, Muani might be a perfect fit, though Milan faces tough competition from clubs like Juventus, Bayern Munich, Arsenal, and Tottenham. A 6-month loan deal seems appealing to many, including Galatasaray. Decisions will hinge on financial terms and guaranteed playing time. If Milan succeeds, Luka Jovic, often on the sidelines, could move on. Big news from AC Milan's transfer front. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, the Rossoneri are eyeing Valencia's promising young center-back, Cristian Mosquera. The 19-year-old has caught the attention of Milan's decision-makers, but with Fikayo Tomori possibly staying, there's no rush to push the deal through this January. Valencia, sitting near the bottom of La Liga, might face relegation risks. This could mean Mosquera's price tag drops by summer, making June a perfect time for Milan to strike a deal. Sergio Conceição, laser-focused on tomorrow's Italian Super Cup semi-final against Juventus, is making waves in AC Milan's January transfer plans. The big news? Fikayo Tomori isn't going anywhere. Previously overshadowed under Fonseca and eyeing a potential move to Juve, Tomori had asked his agent to explore offers. But with Conceição in charge, he's hit the brakes on any transfers, determined to fight for his spot and stay with the Rossoneri. Gianluca Di Marzio just dropped some juicy transfer news for all AC Milan fans. Milan Futuro is about to make their first signing. Magrassi is undergoing medicals as we speak. This promising player from Serie C is set to ink a 2.5-year contract with the club. Stay tuned for more updates on how this exciting addition might shape the team's future. AC Milan fans, get ready for a potential whirlwind of activity this January transfer window. According to Repubblica, the club is gearing up for some big moves. In the spotlight is a possible deal for Tomori with Juventus. Meanwhile, Milan has its eyes on Zappa from Cagliari. Excitingly, they're also in talks with Barcelona for a 6-month loan of Dani Olmo, whose registration hit a snag in La Liga due to financial restrictions. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, Luka Jovic is gearing up to exit AC Milan during the January transfer window. After interest from Fenerbahce, Galatasaray has now inquired about the Serbian striker. Currently on the verge of leaving Milan, Jovic was left out of the Champions League squad and has only featured in 3 league games, totaling just 78 minutes of play. AC Milan is making strategic moves in their defensive lineup, according to the Gazzetta dello Sport. The club has its eyes on Christian Mosquera, a talented central defender from Valencia, born in 2004. While Valencia is hesitant to sell in January, Milan isn't rushing the deal, especially if Tomori stays put. The real action is likely to heat up in June, keeping this intriguing possibility alive for future transfer window drama. AC Milan's transfer market is heating up. According to Corriere della Sera, the club is closely watching Dani Olmo. Starting next year, both Olmo and Pau Victor are free agents after leaving Barcelona, which is still appealing to bring them back. Meanwhile, Milan's management is not shying away and is eagerly awaiting any new developments. Tomorrow night, AC Milan faces off against Juventus for a spot in the Italian Super Cup final. This match marks a fresh start for the Rossoneri, as it will be the first game under Conceicão's guidance in 2025. Zlatan Ibrahimovic will play a crucial role, supporting and advising the team every step of the way in this pivotal encounter. AC Milan is gearing up to boost their offensive lineup, and Randal Kolo Muani from PSG is in the spotlight. According to Corriere dello Sport, the French striker is on the fringes of Luis Enrique's plan, paving the way for a potential loan deal. However, sorting out his salary remains a key hurdle. Stay tuned as Milan navigates this exciting transfer possibility. Tomorrow night, AC Milan kicks off their first match of 2025. Under the guidance of Conceicão, the Rossoneri are set to take on Juventus in a thrilling battle for a spot in the Italian Super Cup final. Earlier today, Zlatan Ibrahimovic made headlines as he represented the club during a visit to the Italian embassy in the Arab nation's capital. Now, as a senior advisor for Redbird, Zlatan is back with the team, ready to support them in this crucial clash. According to the Gazzetta dello Sport, journalist Andrea Ramazzotti highlights Sergio Conceicão's remarkable start at AC Milan. During yesterday's training, Conceicão's coaching style was loud and clear, echoing down the street. Interrupting play, he gathered the players and guided them through drills with precision, almost like using a remote control. This hands-on approach has earned him the nickname the Portuguese Conte, a nod to his dynamic and commanding presence, akin to Antonio Conte. Here's the latest buzz for AC Milan fans. The Gazzetta dello Sport has given us some juicy updates on Milan's transfer market, especially concerning Fikayo Tomori. Amidst rumors linking him to Juventus, Tomori has reassured Milan's management of his desire to stay. Key to his decision is the strong bond he shares with teammates like Maignan, Leao, Theo, Calabria, and Gabbia, who've urged him not to jump ship. AC Milan is keenly watching the unfolding situation with attacking midfielder Dani Olmo, whose future at Barcelona is uncertain. Despite Barcelona's president, Laporta, hoping to keep him, Olmo's position remains in question. Milan is keeping a close eye on this intriguing saga, ready to make a move if the opportunity arises. This scoop comes from Il Corriere della Sera, highlighting Milan's strategic interest in the player. With Chuck Wu's injured, AC Milan's top priority is finding a winger. The Gazzetta dello Sport reports that Trincão has emerged as a potential target, joining names like Akliush and Llewellyn. Represented by the same agent as Conceicão, Trincão is eager to revitalize his career after stints at Barcelona and Wolves. While his current club isn't keen on a January sale, agent Mendes might facilitate the move. With a contract until 2026, Trincão's price stands at $25 million. AC Milan has set a €30 million price tag for Fikayo Tomori, hoping to ward off Juventus despite Tomori playing only 553 minutes. Football insider Alfredo Padula reports the reason for the high asking price. First, Milan believes they could get this amount from foreign clubs, especially those in the Premier League. Secondly, by setting a high price, they aim to discourage Juventus from pursuing Tomori, a strategy they used over the summer with Kalulu. According to Corriere della Sera and journalist Monica Colombo, AC Milan's management is open to offers for strikers Okafor and Jovic. With Sergio Conceição newly in charge after Paulo Fonseca's dismissal, these players are deemed non-essential. If attractive bids come in, Milan is ready to listen. The upcoming weeks could be crucial for potential movements in their roster. Let's see how it unfolds. AC Milan is setting its sights on Warren Bondo as the January transfer window approaches. This promising midfielder, currently with Monza, has been catching eyes in Serie A, impressing not just Milan, but also clubs like Lazio and Atalanta. While Ismail Benacer's returning to the lineup offers technical prowess, concerns about his consistency linger. With Benacer, Fofana, and Reinders needing rest, Milan's management is keen on bolstering the midfield, with Bondo, a long-time interest since his Nancy days, being a top target. The club plans to pursue conversations with Monza soon, as Bondo has expressed his preference for the Rossoneri. Carlos Pellegatti recently dropped a bombshell on Radio Rossoneri about Sergio Conceição's arrival as AC Milan's new coach. Inside Milanello, Conceição made his presence known with his no-nonsense approach, telling everyone, "We'll arrive when I say, eat what I say, and behave as I say." His upfront style sends a clear message from the start, potentially avoiding any need for corrections down the line. Calciomercato.com reports that AC Milan is eyeing Kolo Muani for the January transfer window. Both Milan and Juventus consider a loan rather than a hefty purchase for now. Juventus sees him as a backup for Vlahovic due to Milik's uncertain physical condition. Milan shares this cautious approach, aiming for minimal investment in attack this winter. The challenge remains covering Kolo Muani's salary, as he earns about €8 million net annually at PSG. Luka Jovic is gearing up to leave AC Milan in the upcoming January transfer window. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, alongside interest from Fenerbahce, Galatasaray has also inquired about the Serbian striker. With Jovic left out of the Champions League squad, his playing time has been minimal, featuring in only 3 league matches and logging just 78 minutes on the field. In a surprising development reported by Sport Bible, Liverpool striker Darwin Núñez might have dropped a hint about his future. Núñez liked an Instagram post by a Milan fan linking him to a potential move to AC Milan. This season, under coach Arne Slot, Núñez has had limited playing time and managed to score just 4 goals. Could this mean the 25-year-old is considering leaving Anfield for a fresh start in Italy? Stay tuned for more updates on this intriguing transfer rumor. Samuel Ricci has extended his contract with Torino until June 2028. While AC Milan is interested, along with other clubs, this move is seen as a nod of respect to Torino and President Cairo. Notably, there's a verbal gentleman's agreement allowing Ricci to leave if offers start at €25 million or above. Besides Milan, Premier League clubs have been scouting Ricci since last season. Though no direct talks have happened yet, his name could heat up during the January transfer window. AC Milan fans, there's buzz surrounding a potential interest in Dani Olmo amid his complicated situation at Barcelona. However, acclaimed transfer journalist Matteo Moretto quickly debunked these rumors on social media, clarifying that Olmo to Milan isn't on the cards. It seems like Milan's current transfer plans remain focused elsewhere. Stay tight for any further updates as Milan navigates the ever-exciting transfer market. AC Milan is set to clash with Juventus in the Italian Super Cup semifinals tomorrow, aiming to join Inter, who knocked out Atalanta in the finals. What's the prize pool at stake? Thanks to a deal between Saudi Arabia's sports ministry and Serie A, there's €23 million on the table. Of this, €16.2 million goes to the 4 teams in the Super Cup. Winning the semis guarantees at least €3.4 million more than being eliminated early, not to mention potential sponsor bonuses and brand growth in a key market. According to Calciomercato.com, Warren Bondo is a key target for AC Milan in the January transfer window. Ibrahimovic, Forlani, and Moncada are aiming to strengthen the squad with a new midfielder. While Benacer's return is crucial, his fitness is a concern. Fofana and Reinders have been overworked, highlighting the need for fresh energy in midfield. Among their top choices is Warren Bondo from Monza, who has caught the eye of top clubs with his impressive performances. Moncada is closely monitoring the situation to decide when to initiate talks with Monza. Reports from Arab media revealed that Moncada and Ibrahimovic watched the first 2024 Italian Super Cup semi-final from the stands. Inter clinched a 2-0 victory over Atalanta, thanks to Dumfries' double. Moncada and Conceicão's staff were there to monitor the game closely. Tomorrow, Milan takes on Thiago Motta's Juventus in a match that promises high stakes and intense competition. Samuel Ricci has extended his contract with Torino until June 2028, but this isn't shaking up Milan's transfer plans. Ricci's signature is a nod of appreciation to Torino and President Cairo. They've got a gentleman's agreement, though if a bid of $25 million or more arrives, Torino won't stand in Ricci's way. Milan's not the only club with eyes on him, even Premier League scouts are lurking. While no direct talks have taken place, keep an eye on Ricci for the January transfer window. According to Corriere della Sera's Monica Colombo, AC Milan's transfer strategy is heating up under new coach Sergio Conceicão. The Rossoneri are open to offers for strikers Okafor and Jovic. If any bids come in, Milan's management is ready to negotiate rather than block the deals. The upcoming weeks could be crucial for these potential transfers. Stay tuned as we watch how this plays out.